And while things in the market don't seem to be that exciting, as someone who has been in crypto for the past 4 years, it is quite amazing to see the level of competition and the level of degeneracy that we have gotten now at this point in 2025, and more so that we started seeing closer to 2024. But people have been making generational wealth, not following the meta, not following the fundamentals, but completely off the charts, chasing meme coins. And quite frankly, that is insane. So today is the 9th of February. Today, I want to talk about the only tool that I use, even though I don't partake personally every single day on these different things. But I think I've been now, trading memes here and there for the past 5, 6 months. And I can definitely tell you that I have not used a tool better than this. There is just nothing in the market that's better than Neo Bullx, and actually now it's Hypervision. So they've done a lot of updates. So what this platform Neo Bullx allows you to do is get access to everything that is basically being created on whether it's Pump Fund or Radium. And you'll notice here on the left, the new creations tab, if I just remove my mouse, and every second essentially a coin is just going to be launched. And you can see this 7 seconds ago, 8 seconds ago, 9 seconds ago. I remove my hand, boom, Bitcoin, 12 seconds. So most of these, all 99.99999% of all of these are just straight up scams. But usually when I try to go and find something, I usually try to look at the graduated pile. And usually when I look at the graduated pile, I tend to look for ones that are where the dev either holds under 2%, under, you know what I mean, ideally 1% and less, and they haven't sold. But now there's even ways where you can even just like bundle. You could, you can bundle the meme coin. You can even dev buys and sends to multiple different wallets. Snipes, all these different things. But it's the most important thing is that you have the tool where you can make those decisions to be able to stay ahead of the game, right? So what you can use NeoBullX and its benefits for essentially is checking out obviously how many people are the total holders right on your interface, the makers, how many of them are bot users, and as well as obviously how much the dev holds, whether they sold, whether they even bought, and how many snipers are in. It'll essentially give you everything that you need to do. So like, what is this Cheems, for example? It's 665,000 market cap, right? Um, to be honest with you, I don't buy any more memes. I try to find some utility because I do believe that we are moving towards um, needing a reason to want to hold a coin besides just like, oh, it's funny, because there's already like way too strong communities out there, and creating a new community um, for the fact that it's just funny is very difficult nowadays, because you're kind of competing with everybody else that's already an established funny meme community, right? But rather, if you had something that might be of some utility, they could give it more justification for why people would want to, one, use that product, or two, hold it. So let's see this, for example, like Pal AI. You have to also be careful. Some of them essentially, like, so is this legit? Because if it's legit, I might want to hop on this. The article acknowledge our estimated data partner. This isn't legit. So what a lot of people will do is they'll go create essentially coins, and they'll tag them to the real, and they'll put essentially the real Twitter and the real website, but they're not technically associated with them. So what ends up happening is the dev essentially just dumps when people realize that before the people realize that it's actually fake, right? So you can see here, this thing's pumping. This guy just launched it now. And then this is really how you need to like sit there and find out, like, why is Pal AI crypto trading? So there's a Pal AI crypto trading, right? So they've become very sophisticated at even being able to create spin-ups of like website templates that they would just go ahead and just recreate the docs. They would copy paste the docs from ChatGPT. They'll copy paste the they'll copy paste essentially the website, the content on the website, and they'd be using it in a way to try to trick people to make them believe that this is a legitimate project with legitimate backers, and then redirect people to like the actual official website. But then what happens is the official website will come back and say, that's not our coin, or it will never acknowledge it. And in that scenario, the dev has already sold, right? So he's already wiped everybody clean. The other thing is you need to be able to have the best tools to stay ahead of the game, right? So what is this? AVM Labs, for example, same thing, AVM Dev. If you are already connected in the ecosystem, reaching out to new generation of AI through UGC technology. So reaching out to new generation of consumers through UGC technology. So what does user-generated technology mean? Bringing digital experiences on life to platforms. I think it's very important that nowadays you have to look at projects with utility, because I do think that the market is leaning now towards this. Why did this person buy so much? Pepe Ace. It's just very PvP, player versus player out here, and it's very dangerous. What ends up happening is once you start losing money, you kind of get turned off of wanting to use this product or even just get involved in crypto. So I do feel like crypto in general has a short-term capital investor problem. And to be honest with you, this isn't something that is very 39%. Jesus. Aman Suraja. Why would this 2.4 million follower guy who talks about politics and the Middle East have a coin? You know what I mean? Like, why? Why? And it's already migrating, and it's down to 26,000. Jesus. It bonded and went to 26K. That's insane. So be safe out there, guys. Keeping this short today. Use NeoVision. The only way you can use it is actually getting an invite link or referral link. So I'll put one in the description. Check it out. Stay ahead of the game and do not get rugged, please. Cheers.